Let's get the mighty, powerful Kirkland up here. He's got me lying tonight, but I'm all right with it. Hey, brother. Have a good one.
Check. You see me?
Yeah.
Check 1, 2. Testing. Penis. All right. What's up, y'all? Whiskey River. It's been a great night. Let's hear it for our musicians. The real talent. Hey. So, I saw Steven Tyler the other day. Man, does he look like the aunt that would let you see her boobs because y'all ain't married. She's not married into the family. She'll show you her boobs. Yeah, she looks terrible. He looks terrible. Steven Tyler, he's not looking right. Anyway, he needs less accessories. He looks like he's trying to copy Captain Jack Sparrow. So, I want to start off with a story about the first time I ever did stand-up. They say you bombed the first time, and good God, did I. I opened up with a raping a dead kid joke. And yeah, it went about as well as actually watching it happen. But I had just separated from the nightmare, the retarded nightmare that was my marriage. So I used it as an opportunity to just talk shit about my ex-wife. And I did this bit that fell flat. But under new information that I got, I think it holds better water. So like, okay, I had just found out through sources I am not allowed to disclose, but my ex-wife has been watching my videos on YouTube of my stand-up, and I haven't been too flattering about it. And then, say again? Maybe, no, not, the court shit's over with, now it's just bickering and shit. But so I get, because our daughter's about to be 16, so I get information anyway. So I found out she is a professional, and I use that word feather lightly, professional dominatrix. Yeah, and she's a big woman. She's a big old black girl, and she's like 2 or 3 inches taller than me. She's got hands like Andre the Giant, and then I found out she's doing that, and I'm like, wait a minute, dudes are paying her for what I used to get for free. Like they're paying her to get treated like shit by an underachieving, high-functioning retard with daddy issues. Thank you, because that's what she is. So when I first did stand-up, I did this bit because, okay, these are her words, not mine. She has never met a dick she said no to, right? Her words, not mine. And then, so her roommate, when we were separated, she had this roommate, and she gave me a set of pills, and she was like, hey, what are these for? So I Googled it. Does anybody know what trichomoniasis is or whatever? It's pussy bugs. I was like, gross.
What?
Pussy bugs. She got pussy bugs within like 2 weeks of us separating. So I was like, this bitch is going to end up with AIDS or some kind of disease that they're going to have to name after her. And the bit I did was called The Bitch Got the AIDS Party. A party to throw when she gets some weird disease just to raise awareness about that death snatch that's claiming souls like Shang Tsung. So, yeah, it didn't go over well that time. But, a little better this time, right? A little bit. We'll try it. All right, so let's get to some real jokes. Some shit I've been working on. Okay, so I just found out, all right, I'm not really from Wichita Falls, I'm from Houston, and I found out that this town is named after a 5-foot waterfall that was washed away in like 1887, and then, what? No, not a short joke. Short people are important too, I guess, I don't know. So anyway, so it got washed away, and then they built that one we got in like 1987, so we're not living a lie. And then now that motherfucker don't work. And then when it does work, it looks like diarrhea coming down the falls. They ought to name this town Wichita Fails at Waterfalls. Chirp, 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 crickets. Okay, whatever. They all can't be winners. So I just learned in the news that women, this is not a joke, this is for real. I learned that women are using hot irons to brand themselves with like little initials or a butterfly or some shit. This is no shit. And I was thinking it's probably the same ones that are getting that septum piercing to look like cattle. I'm thinking now we can hand out ribbons for Best in Show at the county fair. I know, right? Speaking of Best in Show at the county fair, my favorite performer at this one county fair was a fat guy that used to do covers of Margaritaville, Jimmy Buffet. It's spelled the same. Yeah, whatever. All right, so I like history, and I learned that Hitler's best friend was blind, and Hitler's best friend was the best at not seeing. Nazi jokes, man, they win every time. People love Nazi jokes. All right, so what do you call an animal that's always guessing? A hypothepotamus? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. So I learned what Corona means because of Dora the Explorer. So I'm cooking dinner and my daughters are little bitty. And I hear from the living room, da 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 Corona, da 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 Corona. I'm like, are they fucking drinking with boots? So I look around the corner and they're just running with a crown. I'm like, oh, it means crown. And I went back to making dinner. But yeah, I thought Boots was getting fucked up. So anybody seen that movie Undertones? No? Oh God, that's a good movie. It's like, it was on a budget of like less than $1 million and it's made like $200 million. It's a really good movie. There's a mom in that movie who's on her deathbed, and the whole time she was laying back gurgling and shit, and I'm thinking, did they have auditions for that? Like, you know, like, next, and it's just someone laying down. No, the line was, I thought we worked with professionals around here. I mean, there's no way they auditioned for that spot. Like, they just had a bunch of old women line up and gurgle for the spot. Anyway, all right, so anybody know what an anagram is? An anagram? An anagram is when you take a bunch of, like, you take a name and you rearrange it to make something else. Okay, so Stephanie McMahon was rumored, the daughter of Vince McMahon, it was rumored that a 16-year-old Stephanie McMahon had sex with Macho Man Randy Savage. Okay? I don't know if it's true or not. Sounds like a good rumor. But if you take Stephanie McMahon, it's an anagram for the Macho Man penis. So even though it may not be true, in a way, the Macho Man penis is in Stephanie McMahon. So there's a true thing. All right, so I had a dream once that I was stranded on an island made out of cake and ice cream. A dessert island. All right, they're not all winners. Anyway, I like coconut shrimp to the point where if I was ever just stranded on a deserted island, I wouldn't give a fuck. I know how to cook and fish. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to end this night with a story about the second black baby mama that I got. Because, you know, I just couldn't get enough of them squid hands. So I was anybody been to South Padre Island? So, yeah, it's a beautiful place. So we're taking a trip from Houston to South Padre Island. And we're stuck in traffic. And I make an off-colored joke. Really? Me? No way. Anyway, we're sitting in traffic. And I make the joke, and she just goes, wham! And slaps me hard as fuck right in the chest, just boom! And at that moment, I'm like, now I know why you date white guys. I know exactly why you date white guys. Because you try that shit with a brother, you'd wake up 2 weeks later with your jaws wired shut. I worked prison for 3 years, and that place is full of black dudes that just said, fuck it. You know, and you know the number one thing that kept me out of doing some shit like that? Prison. Because you know what you don't get in prison? You don't get Taco Bell and you don't get pussy. And that's the number one thing keep me out of prison. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out, y'all. I love you guys. You have a great night.